In the Bible, some of the most mentioned fruits are pomegranates and dates. Both grow on trees.
And both are actually considered berries in botanical terms. Pomegranate and date trees grow in dry, warm climates and are considered native to the Middle East.
Today, we're making a main course featuring pomegranates and a dessert featuring dates. So for our dessert today, we're making date and pistachio rolls. These are an easy, yummy, and no-bake treat that you can also enjoy as a snack. So first, we need 400 grams or about 14 ounces of dates. There's a pit inside each date, so we need to remove those.
Dates are among the sweetest fruits in the world. In the United States, the dates we find in grocery stores are dried and usually either medjool or dégelate noor dates. Dates grow on date palm trees in bunches, like grapes, and have always been a significant food source in Middle Eastern communities for thousands of years. In fact, the palm tree we read of in the Bible is likely the date palm tree. Dates can be eaten fresh or dry just on their own, or can be incorporated into a wide variety of sweet desserts, savory dishes, appetizers, and even pureed into sauces.
Fresh dates are very sweet, and that sweetness only intensifies as they are dried. Dried dates can be soft and chewy. The inside consistency is rather jammy, and they have a similar taste to maple syrup or molasses. When dates are dried thoroughly to the point they are hard and brittle, they can be ground into date sugar. It has a sweet caramel or brown sugar-like taste and can be a healthier substitute for refined sugar. So next, we're going to measure 150 grams or about 5 ounces of pistachios. Dry toast them in a pan for about 5 to 7 minutes.
The savory and salty flavor of the pistachios is a great complement to the sweetness of the dates and adds a little crunch texture. There's a lot we could say about pistachios too, but that's for another episode another time.
So we're going to measure out 100 grams of roasted pistachios and roughly chop them. Then put the remaining pistachios into a blender until they are more of a fine crumb, which will be used later for a coating. So we're going to put those into our blender here and grind them up into a really fine powder. All right, and we're going to use this for a coating on our rolls. So now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of tahini and the chopped dates to a pan. So I've got my dates in the pan, and then we're going to add the tahini. All right, now we're going to mash this with a spoon until it's a smooth paste. A quick tip for this is that you can actually put it in the oven, it heated up a little bit, and then it will mash much more easily into a smooth paste.
Dates are high in important nutrients, including fiber, which is beneficial to gut health. If you eat a serving of only 4 dates, that's about 7 grams of fiber. So even though we measure with our heart, it's wise to eat these in moderation.
All right, so now that we have our paste, it's time to add, we have ground cardamom, cinnamon, cocoa powder, and our roughly chopped pistachios, and just a pinch of salt. All right, so we're just gonna mix this all together. All right, so now we're gonna take all of this and we're gonna roll it into a log. All right, so you're gonna take out your mixture, kind of push it all together, and we're just gonna start forming it into a log, and then we're gonna roll it into our finely ground up pistachios. All right, so now we've got the whole mixture, and we're just gonna start rolling it into a log shape. And once it's in a nice log shape, then we're just gonna coat the outside with our crumb coating. All right, so now that it's in a log, I'm just gonna take this crumb coating and we're gonna spread it out on the board just like this, and then we're gonna start rolling the log into it. Just to coat the outside, it's gonna be a really pretty bright green, just like this. So now we're gonna cover the log in cling wrap and it's time to chill. Once we wrap it up with some cling wrap, this will chill in the freezer for about 30 minutes. It'll make it easier to slice.